Self-styled Ukraine's President Petro Poroshenko has struck a deal on arms supplies from the United Arab Emirates. The deal was struck with the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces Mohammed bin Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. The UAE supplying weapons to Ukraine could be a part of US covert operation, former US diplomat James Jatras told RT. This discussion in Washington about supplying weapons had been going on for some time. Usually that indicates that some kind of a covert program is already in operation and that we already are supplying some weapons directly, he said. Interesting fact, this deal was struck while the foreign ministers of France, Germany, Russia and Ukraine were meeting in Paris to talk about the eastern Ukraine peace settlement. Official Kiev moves like a trickster during the whole time of its punitive operation against peoples of Donbass. While United Arab Emirates is helping young democracies Ukraine and Islamic State UAE withdrew from the anti-ISIS coalition almost 2 months ago. Prime Minister David Cameron has said UK troops will support Ukrainian with tactical intelligence, training and logistics. Speaking to the Liaison Select Committee, David Cameron said UK support would be given well away from the area of the conflict, adding that the purpose of aid would be to improve Ukraine's tactical advantage. He added that should Russian President Vladimir Putin risk destabilizing the Baltic states with a cyber attack or similar, he would risk confrontation with NATO. Is NATO risking confrontation with Russia when West military alliances is deploying spearhead forces in Eastern Europe and building bases around Russian borders? Cameron hasn't answered on this question. After losing the 25% of military equipment of the army in Debaltsevo's no pocket, Kiev has found better way to fight People's Army of Donbass. Kiev announced it is joining the information war by creating an online army. It's a great idea because pro-Kiev patriots were always good in posting about epic Ukrainian victories against hordes of Russian space marines in Facebook. The Information Policy Ministry of failed state Ukraine entered into its first controversy. It has reportedly called on bloggers to create accounts to spread information useful to Kiev. The ministry has begun accepting applications from people wanting to join in the online army. Once users are registered, they reportedly receive instructions on how to proceed. One of the users published the first set of instructions he allegedly received from the Internet Army headquarters. The task outline is to create as many fake accounts on social media as possible without raising suspicion. The instructions explain that it is preferable to set up a new email account that uses a Western server. It also advises to set up a new Twitter, Facebook and Vkontakte accounts. It's the Russian equivalent of Facebook. The full-scale disseminating of truth by pro-Kiev trolls is started. The Chicago Police Department is operating an off-the-books interrogation compound that lawyers say it's the domestic equivalent of a CIA black site. According to The Guardian, the secretive building known as Homan Square is reportedly surrounded by armored tanks and heavily militarized police. Inside, anyone from political activists to suspect criminals are held for hours without access to the outside world or legal representation. Anthony Hill, a criminal defense lawyer, speak with the Business Insider, called the mysterious site a black hole, where people are essentially disappeared. Suspected criminals are just picked up and thrown into the black of unmarked cars by police officers wielding assault rifles and wearing bulletproof vests, Hill said.
Fascists, what is this, the Ukraine?
We thank our information partners for help with spreading this video news. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to receive up-to-date news on situation in Ukraine.